everybody! Today I'm going to show you how to make Korean traditional black beans, braised black beans. In Korean, 검은 콩조림. I brought this dried black beans. I'm going to soak these guys and then cook with soy sauce and sweetener. When it's cooked, each bean will look like really gorgeous, pretty black jewel. So it has to be really nicely cooked. First, let's measure 8 ounce black bean. Give me 8 ounce black beans. I'll make really shiny, delicious side dish. This is 8 ounce. These black beans are very special. You see black beans with green kernels. So also in Korean, 서리태. I like to wash very nicely. So, come on, let's wash. You see, the water is a little dusty, right? You have to wash nicely. So, this water is maybe around 5 cups of water and soak like this for 10 hours. But we cannot wait 10 hours, right? So I did it already exactly 10 hours before I soaked this. So it looks like this. This water is dark, right? I told you inside the kernel is a green color like this. Let's drain this. And put this here. And I need 2.5 cups of water. Water or this soaked water. Because we wash it really nicely, so we can use this. 1, 2. I will bring my more water. So I add some cold water. 2.5 cups water or the bean water. And then let's cook. Cover. So medium heat. I'm cooking this for 30 minutes. Around 10 minutes later, 8 to 10 minutes later, it will boil over. Then I will just cover just only half. Let's set the timer. What is the benefit for black beans? Why the Koreans love this kind of side dish? Black beans have a variety of good nutrients. Of course, like protein, minerals, calcium, and vitamin. In Korea, a few years ago, there was a fad about black beans. It said that black beans are really good for heart, so that it regulates your blood pressure and also cholesterol and all kinds of even anti-cancer. And also it's good for kidney, so that even using as a detoxify your body. So it sounds like really panacea. Most interesting thing for me is that like it's good for my complexion. It's also good for hair growth. So kidney, heart, hair growth and everything. Some people make side dishes like this, but some people don't want to add any sweetener. So they want to eat just as it is, after cooking. So they usually cook, boil, and just eat as like a snack. So this one is, I made this like this. I didn't add any seasoning. Let me taste. Just a little nutty. I can't say it's really delicious, but good for your body, good for your health. So around 7-8 minutes later, just now it's boiling over. You see, add some foams. And you can just skim off. And stir like this. These foams are edible, but to make it clear broth, I just skim off a little bit. And then cover just half like this and keep cooking. 30 minutes cooking. I want to show you. And so stir this with your wooden spoon. Next, I'm going to crush my garlic. 3 cloves garlic. Mince. You heard that, eh? 30 minutes is already passed. Chop, chop, chop. Fast, fast. Now I turned off and I will add some seasoning here. Garlic and 3 tablespoons soy sauce. I use organic dark brown sugar, but you guys can use also white or any brown sugar. So, 1/4 cup. And vegetable oil, 1 tablespoon. And stir this. And I will turn on the heat. Cook over low heat 10 minutes. During the 10 minutes of cooking, all this sugar is melted and the garlic is infused. The soy sauce is going to be infused to beans. So 10 minutes passed. Let's see. Look at that. Let's see. I have to make it really evaporate this, make it shiny. So I will add 1/4 cup rice syrup. Turn up the heat over medium-high heat. Yay! Rice syrup. And stir this. I'll keep watching these beans and occasionally I'm going to stir this with my wooden spoon until all this brine is just evaporated, but still some leftover brine. Cook the beans and season the beans and glaze the beans until shiny. That's all we have to do. These beans are just, I didn't add anything. I showed you. And these are, look at this. This is I made this like more than 1 pound beans. And just keep in the refrigerator. I will maybe eat long time, more than 1 month. And then the beans again. And then I soaked my beans again. I'm going to make again. So I'm really rich in beans. It's better than rich in money, isn't it? Because money, you cannot eat it. but these guys, I can eat just right now. Getting shiny and shiny. Now 10 minutes I braised. So over medium-high heat, I'm going to turn off the heat. We still have some sticky, shiny brine on the bottom. Then I will add sesame oil and sesame seeds. Sesame oil, about 2 teaspoons. Sesame seeds, about 1 teaspoon. And stir this. Look at that. It looks like black jewels. Look at that. Shiny. You see, still some leftover. There's like a brine here. Really shiny, sticky. Refrigerate this and then you can eat it long time. Let's add more sesame seeds on top. Hello, hello. It's time for Mangchi to taste. Let's taste together. Lots of beans. Delicious. Delicious, delicious. It's sweet and nutty, a little chewy. Just the more you chew, the more delicious. It goes well with the rice. It's also a good side dish for beer. Today, we made 검은 콩조림, braised black beans. Enjoy my recipe. See you next time. Bye.